Hello everyone, this is Teacher Maya for another math tutorial for our grade 9 learners.
Our topic is the relation of roots and coefficient of a quadratic equation. The generalization about the sum and the product of the roots of a quadratic equation can be derived by using the quadratic formula as a method in finding the roots. So we have here the quadratic formula. So it is x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So ibig sabihin nito, ang roots or ang value ng x ay pwedeng negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a at pwede rin namang maging negative b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Ngayon, we are going to derive the formula kung paano kunin ang sum and the product of the roots of a quadratic equation. So the first one is R1 plus R2, meaning this is root 1 plus root 2. So this is equal to negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a plus negative b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, kung titingnan natin itong dalawang ito ay tinatawag na similar fractions kasi ang mga denominators nila ay pareho. Parehong 2a. So, ang gagawin na lang natin ay i-add ang mga numerators. So, we have negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac minus b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Then, we are going to simplify the terms in the numerator. So, we have here negative b and negative b. So, since pareho ang sign nila na negative, ang sum nila is negative 2b. Then, we have square root of b squared minus 4ac minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. So, pareho silang radical expression, pareho ang kanilang mga radicands, pero ang sign nila ay hindi pareho. Yung isa ay positive, yung isa naman ay negative. So, pag pinag-minus natin itong dalawang ito, the answer is 0. So, the numerator of the answer now is negative 2b. Then, we have the denominator 2a. So, ano yung common sa dalawang terms na ito? Sa negative 2b and sa 2a. Okay, pareho silang may 2. So, if we are going to divide 2 by 2, the answer is 1. So, we have now negative b. And then, in the denominator, we have a. So, ibig sabihin, if we are going to get the sum of the roots of a quadratic equation, hindi na natin kailangang isolve using this method. So, ang gagamitin nyo na lang ay negative b over a. Intindihan? Next is the product of the roots of a quadratic equation. So, we have root 1 multiplied by root 2. So, again, we have negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a multiplied by negative b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, kapag imumultiply natin ito, the denominators are the same. Iunahin na natin. We have 4a squared. Then, use the FOIL method in multiplying the two binomials in the numerator. So, we have negative b multiplied by negative b the product is b squared. Then negative b multiplied by negative square root of b squared minus 4ac, the answer is positive b square root of b squared minus 4ac. Then we have square root of b squared minus 4ac multiplied by negative b. The answer is negative b square root of b squared minus 4ac. And the last terms of the binomial, we have the square root of b squared minus 4ac times the square root of b squared minus 4ac. So, since pareho silang radical expression, pareho ang kanilang index or pareho silang square root, we will just remove the square root symbol. So, we have now minus quantity b squared minus 4ac. Now, we are going to simplify the terms in the numerator. So, look at the terms in the numerator. We have b squared, and the second b squared is negative. So, b squared minus b squared is equal to 0. Then, we have b square root of b squared minus 4ac minus b square root of b squared minus 4ac. That is equal to 0. Then, we have negative multiplied by negative 4ac, we have now positive 4ac all over 4a squared. Then, b squared minus b squared is equal to 0. So, we have now the numerator 4ac over the denominator, which is 4a squared. Now, let us simplify 4ac over 4a squared. What is common to these terms? Okay, pareho silang may 4 and pareho silang may a. Okay, so 4ac divided by 4a is equal to c. Then, 4a squared divided by 4a is equal to a. So, ibig sabihin, if we are going to multiply the roots of a quadratic equation, ang gagamitin lang natin is c over a. Maliwanag? So, if we are going to get the sum of the roots of a quadratic equation, we will use negative b over a, and to get naman the product of the roots, we are going to use c over a. Okay, so let's now find the sum and the product of the roots of quadratic equation.
Our first example is find the sum and the product of the roots of the equation x squared minus 6x plus 5 equal to 0. So let us identify first the value of a, b, and c. So a is the coefficient of the quadratic term. So the value of a here is 1. And b is the coefficient of the linear term, and it is negative 6. And c is the constant term, and in this equation, c is 5. So now let us find the sum of the roots of this equation. So we have r1 plus r2 is equal to negative b over a. So the value of negative b in this equation is negative 6. So we will write negative quantity negative 6 over 1. So if we are going to multiply negative by a negative number or integer, the answer is positive. So we have here positive 6 over 1, and that is equal to positive 6.
So, the sum of the roots of the equation x squared minus 6x plus 5 equal to 0 is 6. How about its product or the product of the roots of this equation? R1 or root 1 multiplied by root 2 is equal to C over A. So, C is 5 and A is 1. So, we have 5 over 1. And 5 over 1 is equal to 5. Example number.
Now, let us check if our answer is correct. So, find the roots of the equation x squared minus 6x plus 5 equal to 0. So, by factoring, let us find the factors of 5 whose sum is negative 6. Okay, so we have now, again, the equation is x squared minus 6x plus 5 equal to 0. So, the factors now are x minus 5 and x minus 1. So, if we are going to multiply negative 5 and negative 1, the answer is 5. And if we are going to add these numbers, the answer is negative 6. Now, let us equate each factor to 0. So, we have x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x minus 1 is equal to 0. Then, find the value of x. So, we have x is equal to 5 and x is equal to 1. Now, let us get the sum of the roots of this equation. So, R1 plus R2 is equal to 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. And now, the product of the roots. We have R1 times R2 is equal to 5 times 1. And 5 times 1 is equal to 5. Okay. So, ngayon ay balikan natin yung answer natin kanina. We have, ayan, so the roots or the sum of the roots is 6 and the product of the roots is 5. So, we have the same answer. So, ibig sabihin, kahit hindi natin kunin ang roots ng isang equation, pwede natin kunin ang product and ang sum ng mga roots. Okay? So, let us continue with the next example.
Find the sum and the product of the roots of the equation x squared minus 2x minus 4 equal to 0. So, what is A in this equation? It is 1. And B is negative 2. And the constant term is negative 4. So, to get the sum of the roots, again, we have negative B over A. So, B is negative 2. So, negative quantity, negative 2 over 1. And negative multiplied by negative 2 is equal to positive 2 over 1. And that is equal to positive 2. The product is C over A. So, C is negative 4 over A, which is 1. So, negative 4 over 1 is equal to negative 4. Third equation is 2x squared is equal to 18. So, yung constant term natin ay nasa right side ng equation. So, ilagay muna natin siya sa left so that the right side will become 0. So, we have now 2x squared minus 18 is equal to 0. Now, the value of A here is 2, B is 0, and C is negative 18. Then, to find the sum, we have negative B over A. So b here is 0 and a is 2. So 0 over 2 is 0. Now, the product of the roots, we have c over a. c is negative 18 and a is 2. So negative 18 divided by 2 is equal to negative 9. Then, number 4. Fourth example is find the sum and the product of the roots of the equation 2x squared plus 8x minus 10 equal to 0. So, the value of a is 2, b is 8, and c is negative 10. So, to find the sum, we have negative b over a. So, b is 8 and a is 2. So, we have negative 8 over 2. Then, simplify this fraction. The answer is negative 4. Then, the product is c over a. So, c is negative 10 and a is 2. So, we have negative 10 over 2. Simplify this. The answer is negative 5. Fifth example. Find the sum and the product of the roots of the equation 8x squared plus 6x minus 9 equal to 0. So, a is 8, b is 6, and c is negative 9. So, negative b over a. b is 6. So, replace b by 6. We have now negative 6 over 8, which is the value of a. So, simplify or reduce this fraction to lowest term. The answer is negative 3/4. And the product of the roots, we have c over a. Negative 9 over what? 8. So, the answer is negative 9 over 8, or we have negative 1 and 1/8. And for our last example, we have the equation x squared minus 5x minus 24 equal to 0. So, a is 1, b is negative 5, and c is negative 24. So, we have now negative b, so negative quantity, negative 5 over the value of a, which is 1. So, negative multiplied by negative is positive. So, positive 5 over 1, or we have 5.
And for the product, we have c over a, where c is negative 24 and a is 1. So, the product of the roots of the equation x squared minus 5x minus 24 equal to 0 is negative 24. We have here a quotation. Math teaches us that there is every reason to believe that every problem has a solution. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.